Westbury residents near Johannesburg continue to live in fear due to gang violence in the area. A Facebook post purported to be from a well-known gang threatened violence against a rival group this weekend, with residents urged to stay off the streets. Karinda Jagmohan takes a look.
It seems there's no stopping the warring gangs of Westbury.
It's predominantly between two main rival gangs, the Varadors and the Fast Guns. But now, what's been evolving over the past few weeks, it's something that we think is beyond gang violence as well, because innocent people are being shot, are being killed.
Among recent shootings were two separate incidents of attempted murder last month.
Before my son got shot, people threatened him, they attacked him. I reported it to Sophia Town Police Station. 3 policemen accompanied me to the boys. They didn't find the boys, but then they just left it there, and they just left me there.
A few days after that, those boys shot my son. They shot him 9 times. There's no reason. And now he's even too scared to make a case. Because there's a word going out, they're going to kill him because they say he knows who shot him.
Both are recovering from critical injuries. The adult male had been outspoken about gang violence, while the teenager had recently witnessed a murder.
The main problem is when we speak out, you become a target. There's not sufficient protection for you. Hence, people are afraid to speak out.
Residents' agitation peaked after a social media post allegedly set up by the Fast Guns gang warned of more violence in the area.
These random reports or statements on Facebook, one was on a Fast Gun group that has been running for many years now. We're not sure why that group has not been taken down, because on that group you see a lot of hit lists.
Gauteng police have cautioned social media users against sharing such posts. They say 3 murders were reported to them last week. Between March and June, they arrested 106 suspects in the area for various crimes, from murder to the possession of drugs, while 35 more suspects were arrested by the Organised Crime Unit for gang-related offences. While they deploy more officers to the ground for their anti-gang operations, residents and activists say a more national approach is needed.
Even with the government of national unity, we hope with a new police minister that will be coming in, a change will start taking place, you understand? And then the key thing is also, as a community, we also need to start standing together. We need to start working together, you understand? Because we know who these people are that's selling drugs, we know who these young people are, but we need resources to help them to get out of that situation.
But the mothers of the 2 victims have little hope they'll ever see justice.
Right now, it's youngsters you don't even know, because every time there's a new kid on the block. Before we used to know them by names. Now, we don't know them.
He's scared to go back to school, but I said to him, you must finish school. Because I chose the best school for him. I didn't want him around here. I chose a school far from here. So I said to him, you're in the best school. They felt that they don't want to attend school, they want to do these bad things to people, but you must forgive them.
Meanwhile, a suspect linked to gang-related murders in Westbury will appear in court soon. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Karinda Jagmohan in Westbury, Johannesburg.